welcome back and thank you for tuning in again. Today's video will be a bit different with a twist because I will be discussing one of our topics in the teaching profession subject. So this will be beneficial especially to those aspiring teacher like me. So let's get started. For today, I will be discussing the Code of Ethics, focusing on Article 3 and the involvement of teacher in the community. So there are 13 articles under the Code of Ethics for professional teachers, but the question is, what is the purpose of the Code of Ethics to a teacher? The Professional Code of Ethics consists the teacher's main responsibility to their students and defines their role in students' life. In addition, the Code of Ethics is not solely for the teacher and the student, but also to their colleagues and community. And by adhering to the said Code of Ethics, it will give an assurance that the student will receive a fair, honest, and uncompromising education. Thus, we can say that the Code of Ethics can help the development of a teacher. The Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers. Pursuant to the provision of the paragraph E, Article 2 of RA number 7836, otherwise known as the Philippine Teachers Professionalization Act of 1994, and paragraph A, Section 6 PD number 233, as amended, the Board of Professional Teachers hereby adopts and promulgates the Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers. The Preamble. Teachers are duly licensed professionals who possess dignity and reputation with high moral values as well as technical and professional competence in the practice of their noble profession. They strictly adhere to, observe, and practice this set of ethical and moral principles, standards, and values. Article 3. The Teacher and the Community. There are 8 sections under this article. Section number 1. A teacher is a facilitator of learning and of the development of the youth. He shall therefore render the best services by providing an environment conducive to such learning and growth. So, teacher as a facilitator makes the learning and the development of the group learners easy and effective. So, the teacher then design, assist, and be in charge of the situation to guarantee that they meet their objectives successfully with everyone's participation. In addition to that, the teacher should also grant the learners some space to learn on their own by letting the spirits of creativity and innovation get into them. So therefore, we can say that learners must get involved into an active participation that would be represented in any argumentative discussions and teamwork activities so that the process of learning become comprehensive. Section 2. Every teacher shall provide leadership and initiative to actively participate in community movements for moral, social, educational, economic, and civic betterment. So aside from teaching content knowledge in the classroom, it is also the job of the teacher to provide technical support to the community as the relationship between the school and the community goes hand in hand. And as a facilitator of learning, teachers are expected to be the one to educate and bring awareness to the learners, while the establishment of the community serves as an extension of learning and the source of instructional materials for everyone. So we can say that teachers' service is not only limited inside the classroom, but it extends to the community, and being an active leader in the community, they get involved too when it comes to matters affecting the welfare of the people. In Section 3, every teacher shall merit reasonable social recognition, for which purpose he shall behave with honor and dignity at all times and refrain from such activities as gambling, smoking, drunkenness, and other excesses, much less illicit relation. This, I believe, is more on behaving with honor and dignity. A teacher must always be cautious of his or her actions inside and outside of the school. Since teachers are recognized as the first role model outside home to be looked up and respected, their actions and words they say shall possess honor and dignity. Section 4. Every teacher shall help the school keep the people in the community and shall therefore study and understand local customs and traditions in order to have sympathetic attitude, therefore refrain from disparaging the community. As stated in Section 2, that teacher must involve themselves to the betterment of the community, thus bringing the people in the community as one. Teachers as carriers of education tend to go around communities to teach, and by that, they should be accustomed to every community's established practices. To know the community means to provide better service and to keep from dismissing and depreciating the community itself. Section 5, every teacher shall help the school keep the people in the community informed about the school's work and accomplishments as well as its needs and problems. So since school is part of the community, they deserve to know what is going on inside the school. And if there is a problem, the community people can also help to the school if needed. Also, the achievement of the school is the achievement of the community, of course, because they are carrying the community name. In Section 6, every teacher is an intellectual leader in the community, especially in the barangay, and shall welcome the opportunity to provide such leadership when needed, to extend counseling services as appropriate, and to actively be involved in the matters affecting the welfare of the people. So, as a teacher being the leader, it is natural for them to foresee situations that might affect the welfare of the people. Thus, they must welcome it as an opportunity to lend hand whenever the barangay needs help. And as a teacher equipped with the knowledge about handling social problems, this knowledge will be a big help to the community full of other professions. In Section 7, every teacher shall maintain harmonious and pleasant personal and official relations with other professionals, with government officials, and with the people, individually or collectively. So teacher, as a role model, must maintain pleasant personality. He should be a person of a good moral character, described as being fully human, a loving person, a virtuous person, and a morally matured person. And in addition to that, teacher is a good example of a well-mannered, educated person, and that is the reason why other professionals see them worthy of every respect. And therefore, we can say that teacher become the bridge to everyone to unite as one. The last section for Article 3, Section 8, every teacher possesses freedom to attend church and worship as appropriate, but shall not use his position and influence to proselyte others. So being a teacher is a good platform to introduce something and to influence others, right? However, when it comes to religion, I can say that it is not the teacher's position to make. And this being said, and like what they taught us, that we must respect someone's beliefs and religion. So we must use our position as a teacher in a good way to influence and to spread positive vibes to everyone. Involvement of the teachers in the community. Teachers are known to be the backbone of the educational system. They are entrusted to be the provider of knowledge and the preserver of culture. And many educators are offering vital and dynamic leadership in the community improvement. They are serving on committees, participating in community surveys, and often holding posts of civic responsibility, in addition to their main role as a teacher that provide teaching assignments. One example that shows the involvement of the teacher in the community is during election. As you can notice, during the day of election, teachers are assigned to be the facilitators, and they are distributed to different barangays to help. And this just proves that the community people highly believe to the teacher's integrity as they abide to the code of ethics. Community as a group is a big school by itself, which consists of members as learners, teachers, parents, and the community at the same time. Therefore, teacher plays varied roles and function within and or outside of the academy. So it is a more obligation for the teachers to be involved in the community, as mentioned in Article 3, Section 6 of the Code of Ethics for Professional Teacher. That being stated, we can say that the role of the teacher in a positive school-community relationship is extremely important.